Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ICT 31.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon po.
Okay, so for today's session, no pressure because this is more of an orientation, okay, and setting of expectations about our course or subject. Okay, so basically what happened is that there's only one course, right? It was tagged to me, which is the print production, which is today. But also, what will happen, I already brought this up to our chairperson, Ma'am Amores, yesterday sa PICC kasi kami nag-protocol sa graduation. And she told me that, yes, need lang itag yung first 15 units, okay, just for the paper to be processed. And later on, as we proceed, I will be handling also the call center basics of ICT 31. Okay, class? So, can you give me a, yeah, okay. So thank you for your confirmation. And kasi class, I'm actually surprised na hindi kaagad natag yung CCB mo kasi ever since nung na-offer yung course na yun, ako lang yung nagtuturo nun sa buong universe, sa buong PUP. And wala akong kilalang ibang nagtuturo nun. Chinek ko sa lahat ng courses, walang ibang offer. So ever since nung na-offer yun, ako lang talaga nag-handle nun for ICT 31, 32, and 33. So call center basics. And because I think they considered my experience. So right after graduation, my experience in the BPO industry before I entered here in PUP. So all around 5 years ako nasa BPO industry. So maybe that's one factor. I'm a bill sales no, not sales, it's just billing, customer service and billing, and CSB, customer service and billing of a UK mobile company. So that's why my first job. So all in all, 2 years ako sa CSB, customer service and billing, 1 year sa tech support, and almost 2 years as a trainer and a quality assurance specialist. So that's probably one of the things that they considered why I'm the one who's teaching the CCB or call center basics for you guys. But also we'll be tackling about the print production. So what's the print production all about? But before we proceed to the actual presentation, I'll have first, you need to come up, okay, come up with what are your expectations about the call center basics and the print production. Okay, so you will need to answer that. What are your expectations? I'll give you around probably 30 seconds to come up with an answer. Now if you want to answer, just comment the word dibs in our chat box. So dibs spells DIBS, dibs, so that I can call you first if you want to answer. Okay. So what are your expectations in print production and call center basics? So also class, so since it's not yet tagged to me, the call center basic, we don't have a meeting yet, okay, on Saturday. So consider this as the orientation for both call center basics and print production. Okay, class. So is that noted? So we don't have meeting yet on Saturday for call center basics. Pag natag na, saka na tayo meeting doon. Okay, and also, as you may already know, na up next week until the midterm period, we'll be doing the face-to-face meeting and vice versa. After the midterm, yung kabilang department naman yung mag face-to-face. So expect that we will have a face-to-face meeting in this course or subject, which is the production and the call center basic. Okay? So si Julius yung unang magsasalita. Pero wait lang, Julius. I'll give you more seconds. Maybe another 30 seconds to come up with your expectations and what are your expectations in call center basics and the print production? Well, I'm pulling out this. Lahat kayo class magsasalita. Okay? So anticipate nyo na yan. This is more of a, you need, every time you have a meeting, expect that each and every one of you will have an opportunity to talk in our session. So, kung gusto nyo nung mauna, ilagay nyo na yung comment nyo na yung okay. So, I think that will do it. So, yes, si Julius muna.
Ayan, sir. Ayan po. Hello, sir. Good afternoon po. So, my expectations po sa print production is more on yung mga creative ideas po namin pagkasama-samahin namin, more on yung mga editing skills po namin, lalo-lalo na sa mga pagbuo po ng mga infographics and mga brochures, mga flyers po. And then, i-ano po namin into a printed output, kung mga ganun po. More soft copy and then into a printed copy. Ganun po, sir, for the print production. And then for the call center basics, kumbaga po, expected ko po na mas matututunan po namin kung paano properly take ng calls, kung paano po i-handle yung mga certain problems, mga common problems po na nangyayari during the calls po, kung paano namin i-handle ng maayos. Yun, sir.
Okay. So, thank you, Julius. Also, class, heads up lang, you might confuse the subject or the course print production to graphic designing because print production that focuses more on the static, we can say static part of the layouts of the medium. Okay, so because graphic designing talks about more on a dynamic, usually changing. It is more of an interactive, responsive design. So that's more of a graphics design. For print production, it's more of a static. We are the one who are in charge with, of course, the physical. Okay, so of course there are designing elements behind that, but more of a, so Julius mentioned that it's more of a soft copy, but actually this course focuses more on the hard copy part of the designing. Okay, so distribution, printing, different types of formats, offset printing, the industry behind the print production industry, those things. Okay, so hindi tayo yung nakikita sa screen, sa laptop, sa tablet, and sa mobile phone. We are more focusing on the back-end version, the hardbound, the distribution copy of the printing industry. Okay, so I think you have a designated course for graphics designing, but of course, same concept, but there's just different types of medium or approaches. Okay. Kumbaga, back-end, front-end type of connection, but somehow still connected. Okay, so after Julius, since no one is volunteering. Yes, Adrian?
Good afternoon, sir. Audible po ako.
Yes.
So, good afternoon po ulit. My expectation po ron sa dalawang subject niyo po, which is print production and call center basics. Number 1 po sa print production is expectation ko po sa lesson is yung mga lesson po na magtuturo po sa akin ng necessary skills to print po, since siguro po as a teacher, as a future educator po, printing is a skill that I will need, especially pag magpiprint po ako ng mga IMs. So, ang expectation ko po is a good lesson that will teach me skills regarding printing. For call center basics po, ang expectation ko po is a lesson that will teach me how to communicate in an effective way. Since as a previous introvert, I am a person that wants to learn how to communicate with others in an effective way. And sa tingin ko po yung call center basics, which is nakafocus sa communicating or communicating to others since nga call center, is a lesson that I think that will taught me how to communicate, especially sa mga taong hindi ko pa kilala, since I am kind of lacking in that aspect. So mostly po ang expectation ko po sa dalawa na iyon is yung magkaroon ng lesson na kung saan tuturuan po ako ng practical skills. Yun po, sir.
Okay, so yes, very practical skills. Okay. So thank you, Adrian. Let's call Marjorie.
Good afternoon po, sir. Sa akin naman po, sa print production po, may kapitbahay po kasi kami dito na yun po talaga yung parang business nila, yung sa print production. So, ina-expect ko po matututunan ko rin po yung kadalasan po nilang ginagawa. Katulad po ng paggagawa po nila ng mga keychain, yung mga badge po, yung mga magnet sa ref, tas gumagawa din po sila ng mga ID. So, yun po yung ina-expect ko din na matutunan. Tas nagla-laminate din po sila ng kung ano-ano. Na ano ko din po yun sa kanila. Tama po yung sinabi niyo, sir, na hindi po sila nakafocus talaga minsan sa design. Gumagawa po sila ng layout, pero tumatanggap din po sila ng design or layout sa iba. Tas sila lang din po yung nagpiprint ng yung sa process talaga, yung sa production sa printing, sila po yung yun talaga yung ginagawa po nila. Tapos sa naman po, ang ina-expect ko naman po sa call center basics, yung ma-enhance po yung communication skills ko po. Lalo na po mahiyain po ako. Tapos yung humanap po ng mga calls in polite way, ganun po, sir. Yan lang po.
Okay, so I like that word, the mga challenging customer, mga irate. Yes, pag-aaralan natin yun. Okay. So next is Suyen.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon po, and good afternoon din ICT 31. So, sa print production na course naman po, I'm expecting that yung course na to is magkaroon kami ng deep understanding about different styles ng print, ng materials na kinakailangan sa print production. Kasi parang napapansin ko po na hindi lang basta-basta yung printing techniques na ginagawa ng karamihan. So I hope din po na ma-develop yung skills needed to manage and optimize print projects efficiently. So ayun po. Baliban po sa techniques and materials, pati na rin po sa technologies na ginagamit for printing and sa mga graphic designing din po. And sa call center basics naman po, nasabi na rin naman po kanina, by the end of the course po, I hope din po na mag-acquire ako ng potential na makipag-communicate effectively, hindi lang po sa communication, pati na rin po sa problem solving na i-handle ng pagiging isang call center agent. So, I look forward also to learning about call center technology strategies po for managing customers' interactions and best practices po for ensuring customer satisfaction. So, yun lang po.
Okay, so yun talaga yung mangyayari. So, customer satisfaction. Okay, that's right. By the way, class, you have also course na video production, right? Anyone who can unmute your mic, right? So yeah, video production. By the way, what is your schedule for video production? Kung may nakakaalala sa inyo, or you can quickly check what's your schedule for video production.
Saturday po.
Anong oras? 10:30 onwards. Anong
12
oras?
p.m. po to 3 p.m.
12 to 3. Okay, so think of it this way, class. Let's say in video production, we have videography and cinematography. Okay, so videography, it deals with different types of capturing video, okay, without any dramatic effects. For example, there may seminar, diba? So the whole talk of a resource speaker will be captured in a camera. Yung cameraman, nakatayo doon, di ba? Binibidyohan yun. So, kadalasan na ginagawa sa mga events is videography. Okay, videography. So, videography versus cinematography. Well, the cinematography, it deals with those dramatic effects that can be considered as a film or cinema. Okay, cinematography and videography. So, more on technical aspects yung hardware technical aspects yung videography. So I can say that the similarity between the print production and graphic design is that print production is more of the videography side, got it? And the graphics design is more on a cinematography part. Okay, so that's one example of differentiating it. So we talk more about the hardware, okay, different types of specs in the print production industry. So thank you. So yeah, next is Gabriel.
Good afternoon po, sir. So my first expectation po for our subject, print production po, is matuturuan po kami dito on how to properly print documents. Kasi po, ako din po, aminado din po ako, pagka minsan nagpe-print po ako ng mga documents po, multiple times ko po siyang ginagawa. Kasi sometimes sa unang print po, nagkakaroon po ng error. That's why, naniniwala po ko sa subject na po ito, mas maayos po yun, and mas marami po ako matututunan about printing stuffs po. While on the other hand po, with call center basics naman po, I'm expecting po na matadagdagan po yung knowledge na meron po ako since I have been in industry din po for almost 1 year and 3 months. So yung knowledge po na nakuha ko po, willing din po naman po i-share sa mga classmates ko as well as willing din po ako matuto pa po ng other things na makuha sa inyo since you have been in the industry for almost 5 years po.
Okay, so thank you so much, Gabriel. Sa yun pala, isa pa na itatanong ko sa inyo. Raise your hand if do a reaction if you are, employed in the BPO, in any BPO company, whether local or international, anyone. Aside from Gabriel. So si Gabriel lang ang may experience sa BPO industry. Also si Princess. So si Princess also have an experience. How many months or years is your experience, Princess?
Also a year din po, sir.
All right. So are you still employed right now?
Yes po.
Okay. So maganda yan. Refresher to. Kasi alam niyo ba, sa production floor, sa pagdating niyo sa floor, may mga tendency na yung mga tenured pa yung nagtatanong sa mga newly endorsed agent kasi fresh pa yung mga knowledge from training. So maganda tong refresher sa inyo ni Gabriel. How about you, Gabriel? You're still employed right now?
No po, sir. Kaka-resign ko lang po kahapon.
Yes, easy. Dapat hinintay mo muna yung 13th month. Hindi, makukuha mo naman yung sa back pay. Okay. So, After Gabriel, yeah, si Almira na, si Princess na. Go.
Yes, hello po. Good afternoon po ulit. So, for the course print production po, I am expecting po to learn more about the features on how to make a quality printed product. And sa call center basic naman po is more on basic communication skills and how to show empathy to the customers. Yun po.
Yeah, that's another word there, empathy. We'll have a dedicated session for empathy. Thank you, Princess. Next is Jimuel.
Sa print production po, sir, I want to know the variety of printing techniques po. And I hope that I could learn the different way of printing, not only in papers po, but also that I could use in business po. And for the call center naman po, as a teacher po, it is essential for us to know how we could present ourselves in our student and how we properly communicate with them and handle them in situation po. So I am expecting po that I could enhance my communication skill and also on how could I handle those students that needs a guidance po. Ganun po. Thank you po.
Okay. So, very optimistic yung ano mo na, yung pag-view mo. Kasi plus, I know, there are some students, very few lang naman, na they have something of a, parang silang nata-turn off na, di ba? Kasi you are education students, then suddenly you have a course about being the call center. So somehow, they think that parang bakit meron kaming call center na subject? Gusto ba nila na maging call center agent kami? May mga ganong stigma about being a call center kasi you can, pwede kang ma-hire doon without finishing your course, kahit high school graduate ka lang, na pwede kang mag-course sa call center. But think of it this way, guys. It's not just being a call center. There are a lot of careers, okay, in the BPO industry, such as if you don't want to take calls, you can apply as a trainer, yung pinakamalapit sa course, education major kayo. Kapag nag-apply kayo as a trainer, one step ahead na kagad kayo sa mga ibang nag-apply. Kasi education yung course niyo. Yung pinakamalapit sa course niyo. Then also, if you don't want to become a trainer or teach, then you can also become a quality assurance specialist. Ikaw yung nag-audit ng mga calls ng mga agent. Also, if you are want to go into leadership, you can apply as a trainer. I mean, a team leader. Okay, so there are a lot of opportunities. Okay, careers outside just after the being a call center agent. Okay, you can use that as your stepping stone. And kasi class, kapag if you really want to pursue your course as a teacher, pagiging teacher na kayo, most likely majority of your working career magiging teacher kayo. Maganda rin yung try nyo yung ibang industry, di ba? Try nyo mag-work sa, as a trainer, as a call center, within tech support, billing support, customer service, so that you will have a you can use that experience in your career pag full-fledged teacher na talaga kayo. Okay, next is Luis.
Sir, sa print production po, ang expectation ko po is kung paano po yung process ng pag-print ng ideas ng mga tao into a tangible one po. And while hearing the answer of my classmates, naalala ko nga rin po na hindi lang sa papel nagkakaroon ng print production, may nakikita rin akong sa mga keychain or sa mga damit rin po. So yun po yung ini-expect ko sa subject na to. And sa call center basics naman po, ni-expect ko po dito yung mga basic way kung paano po i-address yung calls ng mga tumatawag po. And I think napaka-necessary po nito kasi kung alam po natin yung basic kung paano mag-answer ng calls po, kaya po natin mag-level up po.
Yes. And it's not everyone who can pass the call center applying in a call center, okay? And pag may mga, kahit fresh grad, nag-apply sa call centers, na-reject sila. Just applying once. Minsan nawawalan na sila ng load, na nanghihina na sila. Because it's really not for everyone, kahit na college graduate ka pa. Kaya kang talon ng high school graduate if you apply in a call center. Because it's not that easy, okay? And next is si Janisa.
So, good afternoon po, sir. Sa print production po, of course, how to do it, ano ba dapat yung content nun. And share ko lang, sir, na very interested ako dito kasi I wanted to have a business like this, sir, yung sa invitations, yung giveaways, sir, ganun. So, ang alam ko pala ngayon, sir, yung document printing and sublimation printing. Hindi ko pa siya nagagawa, sir, pero ayun, sir, nagre-research na ako about dun kasi gusto nga po mag-business ng ganun. Sana, sir, yung mga ano rin, sir, makakaw din yung mga machines and how to use different kinds of machine kasi alam ko nga pong iba-iba yon and marami yon. Yung iba sa tarpaulin and etc. Sa call center basics naman po, sir, how to handle calls at saka siguro, sir, yung pagsasalita talaga sa English, yung English speaking skills namin kasi 'di ba like parang sa akin, sir, magaling naman, kaya ko naman siyang in writing, nasusulat ko naman yung gusto kong sabihin kapag English. And minsan kapag sasabihin mo na siya, nasa utak mo lang siya. Ganun, hindi mo siya ma-express na salita. So, sana po mag-improve yun. Yun lang po.
So, thank you, Janisa, for that insight. So, yes, of course, there will be an improvement once you finish this course. And let's hear it from Palia.
Good afternoon po. Rinig po.
Yes.
Okay. Expectation ko naman po sa print production, more on printing process and manufacturing po. Parang how a machine works, ganon. Kasi tulad nga po ng sabi nila, masyadong umikot yung mundo namin sa document printing, ganon. Since mula high school na nakikita na namin kung paano siya ginagawa. So parang sa print production po ngayon na course, parang na-expect ko po na pag-aralan yung iba't ibang machines po na pwede natin gamitin. While sa call center basics po, more on handling calls and how call center services works po para mas ma-enhance yung skills ko, especially when handling emotions pagdating sa calls po. Ganun.
Okay, so that's right. Handling emotions in call. So yes, that's also part of what we will be tackling in this course. Next, Baby Princess.
So, yung sa akin naman po, sir, yung expectation ko sa print production po is mas ma-enhance pa po yung creativity skills ko po and printing skills. Kasi po, so sa ngayon po, pumasok po ako doon po sa, malapit po sa amin sa printing shop. Bale, at ako po yung nag-aasikaso ng ang mga documents, printing, lamination, brush ID, mga ganun po. And gusto ko rin po sana mapag-aralan pa po yung mga software po na ginagamit sa editing po para mas mapaganda pa po yung magiging outcome po ng mga ginagawa ko. And sa call center basics naman po is yung how to handle my emotions po kasi medyo mabilis po ako mainis and sa mga kausap ko po na lagi po nakasigaw. Ganun po. Thank you po.
Okay. So at least you are aware. That's first step. You are aware na, mabilis ka mainis. Okay, next is Rowan.
Good afternoon po, sir. Sa print production po, ina-expect ko po yung mapapag-aralan na kung paano magiging environmental friendly yung mga pinoproduce na prints. And sa sa call center basics naman po, mapag-aaralan po namin yung effective communication skills tsaka um, problem solving ng mga complex issues, ganun po.
Yes. So we'll have an example later how complicated it is to work uh, in a call center. So yes, you'll learn that. Though ano nga lang yun eh, sobrang simple lang yun, pero it sounds complicated already. Next is Darlene.
Audible po, sir. Okay po, good afternoon po. So, expectation po sa print production, unang-una po sa lahat, ma-enlighten tayo about sa mga concepts, mga methods na makakailangan natin soft copy man or hard copy po siya kasi 'di ba manggagaling naman yung hard copy natin sa software na mga ginagamit natin. So, mana-nurture tayo sa part ng pagiging creative and also sa part na 'to, ang second expectation ko po is magiging one of our project is maranasan natin ang pag-print. So, magiging magastos siguro sa part ng maglalabas tayo ng pera, makikita po natin yung importance dito na bago muna tayo maglabas ng pera, alam natin kung ano yung pagkakagastusan po natin, alam natin kung ano yung gagawin natin at ano ba expected outcome natin. For example, kung t-shirt printing man yun, alam po natin kung ano yung mga types and also ano yung cost nila. Ayun po yung importance dun kapag maglalabas tayo ng pera. Second naman po sa ating call center basic po, part po nun ay communicating po. So, sa communicating, lahat po tayo kaya makipag-communicate pero hindi po lahat mabilis makipag-comprehend. So, sa part po ng comprehension, ayun po siguro yung kailangan natin, ma-expect ko na ma-enhance sa'tin dahil iba-iba tayo ng ma-encounter na tao. Dapat kailangan muna natin unawain ano ba yung side nila, ano po yung response natin sa part na yun. Then yun po, magagamit naman natin siya sa every aspect ng industry dito sa mundo, makipag-communicate po. And thank you po.
Okay, so probably also the difference between your listening. What happened? Can you still hear me, class? Can you give me
Yes
a
po.
po.
Oh,
Yes po, sir.
ay mabuti na lang. Kasi na-sign out ako sa mismong Zoom. Buti hindi na-close yung Zoom natin. I'm not sure why. But anyway, since tuloy-tuloy naman siya, let's just don't do anything. Na-sign out lang yung mismong Zoom. Okay, so yon, listening and communication skills. Sometimes it's more difficult. Okay, sabi ng prof ko dati na mas mahirap pa yung i-improve yung listening skills kasi there are a lot of factors for us to na nagko-contribute para hindi tayo makapag-focus to listen. So it's easier to talk than to listen. Ayun. Same with it's in call center basic also. We'll learn how to improve more the listening skills. And let's hear it from Angela.
Good afternoon, sir. So, sa ano po, print production, I'm expecting that we will going to make high quality printed materials. Yun ang pong sabi ng mga classmate ko na with the help of technology. And also katulad rin po kay Rowan na about sa sustainability kasi I'm expecting that print production to be environmentally responsible kasi yung sa issue sa Korea about yung mga photo cards na overproduction na sila. Siguro I'm expecting na magkaroon makaisip ng solution about sustainability when producing printed materials. So, and sa call center basics naman po, as wala pang experience about being a call center agent. Siguro, I'm expecting that we will be learning about the protocols or about the protocol adherence, including scripts and procedure. Thank you po.
Okay, so very good insight, Angela. Next is Jamie.
Yes. Good afternoon. So, my expectation po about the print production is in handling machine po. And also yung paggamit po ng mga variety ng mga materials katulad ng mga papers and also tarpaulin po. Kasi one time po na nag-try po ako mag-print, nahihirapan din po ako mag-print sa paper, lalo na kapag hindi mo po gamay yung machine na ginagamit. And I hope po na may improve po yung ganun. Then yung about naman po sa call center BC is improving my communication po. Since po medyo mahihain. Hindi po talaga ako maano sa communication. And also po sa salita na.
Yeah. So yes, don't worry, Jamie. Matututo ka mag-angas habang nasa call. Hindi ka magiging mahiyain. Kasi lalamunin ka ng customer mo kapag mahiyain ka sa call. So, kung maangas yung customer mo, magiging mas maangas ka pa sa kanya. Yun yung matututunan mo dito. Okay, next is Adrian. Okay. Ay, sorry. Tapos ka na pala, Adrian. Sarah?
Hello po, sir. Rinig po ako.
Yes.
So, expectation ko po sa print production na course is magkaroon po ako ng mas deeper knowledge about sa pag-layout, sa pag-design and pag-create po ng mga printed materials, which is, aminado naman po ako na hindi talaga ako maalam or magaling pagdating sa creativity. So, I'm hoping po na in this course is ma-develop yung creativeness ko. While sa call center basics naman po is expected ko po na we will answer someone's or customers' inquiries and paano natin yun ma-resolve. Then ayun po, yung kagaya nga po ng sinabi nila is yung pag-enhance or pag-develop po ng communication skills natin, which is very important kasi po we are future educator na I believe is mahalagang ma-acquire natin kung paano makipag-communicate as well as kung paano natin i-handle yung pressure, yung illness and yung patience na nararamdaman natin while nakikipag-communicate po tayo. Yun po.
Okay, very good insight. Next is Jazz.
Hello po, sir. Rinig po.
Yes.
So, yung ina-expect ko naman po sa print production, mas maintindihan pa po namin kung paano po nag-work yung industry niya. And sa pag-end po ng subject natin na to, makadevelop po kami ng new sets of skills. And sa call center naman po, nag-expect po ako na ma-absorb po namin yung work ethics ng mga nag-work po sa BPO industry po. Yun lang po.
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you, Jazz. Next, Roslyn.
Hello po, sir. Rinig po ako.
Yes.
Thank you po. My expectations po about the two, which is print production and call center basics, is that for the first print production po, I want to learn how the process is working po, and especially for the printing materials and how to use the printing machine po, because I admit to myself na hindi po talaga ako doon sa printing kasi ayun na nga po. And also for the call center basics, my expectations are how to handle irate customers and how to develop my knowledge, especially sa critical thinking skills when it comes to the customer concerns. And also I believe po, sir, na it helps me or it helps us more as an educator someday kasi as a teacher we will be able dealing with a different personalities sa mga students po natin. Yun lang po, sir. Yun lang po yung nilook forward ko po.
Okay. So, thank you. And Chris?
Hello. Audible po ako, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon po sir and sa lahat. My expectation naman po sa print production is yung aside sa mga sinabi po nila na sa mga machine, sa paggamit ng kung paano gamit ng print nga production ng kung ano yung mga dapat i-print katulad ng mga brochures, infographics. Ang expectation ko naman po is for kung ano yung napaprovide niya sa industry natin for example, sa business industry and so on. And sa call center basics naman po is personally ako po nako-curious po ako kung ano yung what is inside call center and sa BPO industry and such. Kaya ang gusto ko pong malaman kung ano yung flow ba ng kung ano po bilang isang call center po. And also sa communication na rin po as well. And
Okay, so speaking of the flow, Chris, I just sent the checklist there. Okay. 1 second. So that you'll have an idea. So sa mga tapos na magbigay, i-ano nyo na lang. I-check nyo yung sinend ko sa chat box. So that you have something to ponder while waiting for your classmate to give their expectations. Okay, Mark?
Hello sir, good day po. Expectation ko po sa print production is mas mapalawak po yung idea ko po about creativity, and may experience din po kasi ako sa back end and front end po pero hindi po siya sa about print production, pero sa programming po alam ko po kung paano nagwo-work yung back end and front end. Kumbaga yung front end more on design, and back end sa structure and data logic po. And next is yung sa call center basics po. Kumbaga nabanggit na po kanina lahat po ng halos skills. Expectation ko po is mabanggit din po yung responsibility po sa environment po ng call center base.
Okay, environment sa BPO industry. Okay, next is, I think it's second to the last. It's Eli Andrew.
Hello.
Eli Andrew.
Eli Andrew po.
Eli Andrew.
Eli Andrew po, sir.
Go, Eli Andrew.
Good afternoon po. Ang main expectation ko po, both sa print production tsaka sa call center basics, is that, parang at the end of the course, gusto ko magkaroon ng background ba, tsaka mga practical skills. Kasi po, feeling ko both these, courses magagamit, especially kapag fresh grad. Kasi parang if for example, magagamit sila sa teaching, pero if for example, parang gusto mong mag-pursue ng greener pastures or mag-pursue ng ibang career, parang yung print production tapos yung call center basics, parang sila yung mainline na iisipin mo agad. Kapag kakatapos mo lang sa course na to, parang sa program na BitLed. So parang para sa akin po, sobrang indispensable po ng mga makuha akong practical skill in terms of print production tsaka call center basics. Kasi po parang magkakaroon ako ng option para sa future ko na parang okay, if hindi mag-workout yung pagiging teacher, if hindi mag-workout yung pagiging instructor, pwede akong magkakaroon ako ng parang iba-ibang paths kasi nagkaroon ako ng necessary skills, nagkaroon ako ng background dito sa courses na to. Yun lang po, sir.
So thank you for that, Eliandro. Next is Chloe.
Good afternoon po. Sa akin naman po yung expectation ko po sa print production is malaman ko po yung different printing equipment po na nagagamit sa different printing processes po. Pero sa call center basic naman po, ang expectation ko po dyan is to develop my communication skills po na magagamit in the future po. Ayun lang.
Okay. Thanks, Chloe. And lastly, I hope si Diana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ang expectation ko po sa print production is sa pagle-layout design po. Sobrang hina ko po sa layout design. Parang gusto ko pong mas matutunan yun sa print production. Tapos yun sa call center basic po, ayun nga rin po. Gusto ko rin po maka-earn ng skill sa communication. Magagamit ko rin po siya for the future. Yun lang po.
Yes, of course, magagamit yan sa future. So, let me just share yung pinaste natin. So basically, this is what's inside what we'll be talking in the call center basic. So this form here. So can you give me a thumbs up if you're able to open it on your own? The file I pasted there in our chat box. All right, so good. So there I have here the. Now I want you to assess this. So there are 20 points, 20 checklists in sample output for what is expected of you when you are conducting your output in the call center basics. So assess what do you think is the most challenging part of this checklist. So I know some of you might think that some of those points there doesn't make sense yet because you don't have any idea. But I'm sure some of you have an idea already. So very simple lang naman yung assessment natin sa mga final output natin. Okay? So yes or no lang. So if you're able to do your opening spiel, yeah, very simple opening spiel. Thank you for calling Amazon. This is Ash. How can I help you? As simple as that. So of course that's yes, or that's 1 point, and so on and so forth. So if you hit everything or almost everything, you can get a grade of 1. So equivalent yan is if you hit 19 to 20 points, so that's 1, 18 points, 1, 2, 5, and so on and so forth. Okay. So upon seeing this, what do you think is the most challenging part of this checklist here? What number? Part 1, number 7, part 2, number 11, for example, like that. So anyone, what do you think is the most challenging part of this checklist? You can't decide yet, undecided, so it's fine. So I have here a sample output. Oh, see, Eliandro. Go, Eliandro. Out of those 20 checklists, what do you think is the most challenging part of the...
Sir, feeling ko po yung sa part 2, yung number 11 po.
Okay.
Yung genuine
interest, genuine interest. I see.
Kasi parang kasi nag-work sa BPO. And kapag naririnig ko sila, parang ang hirap po na na mag-keep ng genuine interest sa pag halimbawa mag-a-address ka ng calls kasi parang sa perspective mo paulit-ulit na lang, and parang kasi work yun 'di ba? Parang halo na sir yung stress, yung pagod. So parang ayun sir, feeling ko yung pinakamahirap lalo na po kapag na ganun, yung interest po na genuine. Kasi parang lalo na pag nakita mo yung yung career mo as a job lang ganun.
I understand. Okay, yeah, I agree. Mahirap talaga yun, genuine interest. Pero ano naman to sa during your output, di ba? Siguro naman, twice nyo lang gagawin to for in a semester. So I'm sure you are very interested during the output process. So dun lang sa performance natin. You can at least pretend that you are very interested to resolving your customer's concern. Okay. And Janisa also says that it's the number 4 is the challenging, the paraphrasing. So why do you think is that, Janisa?
Sir, tama ba yung understanding ko? Paraphrasing siya nung sinabi nung tumawag. Para sa akin, sir, yun yung pinakamahirap kasi sometimes, pag tumatawag sila, may emotions or yung iba, ang haba nung sinasabi, nakakalimutan mo na talaga kung ano nga ba yung nangyari, ganon. May ganon kasi sir. Kasi pagdating naman sa ibang steps, kasama siya sa training mo. Pero kapag nag-call sila sa'yo, iba-iba yung problem nila, iba-iba yung kwento nila, hindi pare-parehas. Ganun po.
Yes. Mayroon naman kayong notes eh. So alam niya yan, ni Princess siya ni Gabriel, right? During your call, meron kang notepad na naka-open. So you paraphrase. So just to check if I got your concern correctly, you are calling us today because you want to know what are available offer that is currently on your subscription. So something like that, if that's what they are looking for. So yun, I think I'll have here a sample output from my previous class, CCD also. This also for ICT 3.1 last year. So do you want me to play it so that you'll have an idea on what will be happening inside a sample output from this subject? Okay, can you give me a thumbs up if that's okay? So don't get overwhelmed because I'm just I'll just play this for the sake of having an idea what might transpire for the next few months, weeks in this course. So here is the sample output. There's and also while you are listening to this, check the checklist so that you can answer later. What do you think is the most challenging part in our checklist? Okay, so here it is.
Good evening, valued customer. Thank you for calling Amazon. You're speaking to Elise Whittington. How may I help you today?
Hi, I'm Danica Gabriel. You may address me by my surname Gabriel. I just want to inquire about your services.
Sure, Miss Gabriel. Be assured that you've reached the right person to help you with that. So may I ask, what particular services of us would you like to know?
You see, I lost my job during this pandemic, and along with it is my source of income. So I was thinking maybe I can sell old stuff online with probably not less than 30 items for now. And if it works out later on, I would sell homemade bookmarks as well. So I would like to use Amazon as my platform. So please, I want to know more about being a seller in Amazon.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your job, ma'am. If it were to happen to me, I would be very sad and maybe like you, would like to get a job in another way. But that's very wise of you, ma'am. But first, please let me repeat your concern for some clarification. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, you want to be an online seller, more particularly to become an Amazon seller to sell some old stuff with not less than 30 items. And because of it, you would like to know more about our services regarding becoming an Amazon seller. Is that right, ma'am?
Oh yes, you got it right. I was wondering how I can become an Amazon online seller. Would you please walk me through that?
My pleasure, ma'am. This will be quite a long walkthrough, so please bear with me. So first, to become an Amazon seller, you have to create a seller account on Amazon first. And to create a seller account, let me tell you the steps. First, you have to go to our website, which is the services.amazon.com, or simply search Amazon Web Services. Second, after you enter the official website, you scroll down the page and below the heading, you'll find the button which says Become an Amazon Seller, and just click that. Next, you'll find option for the Amazon seller plans. So that is the third step. You have to choose between those two seller plans, the individual or the professional plan. Once you've chosen between the two, the fourth step is to enter a valid email and your desired password for the account to the window that will appear. When you are done, click next. And this is the first step. This is the fifth step. Once the second screen appeared, it will ask you to enter your one-time password, which will be sent to the email address that you provided. After you have added the OTP, just click the button which says Create your Amazon account. The sixth step is to enter several personal details. And the last step would be after you click the Confirm button, a new screen would appear. And if you enter the right address, Amazon will send a postcard in that address, and along with it is your verification code. When you receive the verification code, all that is left to do is to enter the code provided into the space which says enter the code below and click next to finish the process. Once you are done, you are in. So is there anything that is not clear, Ma'am Gabriel?
No, everything is perfectly clear. But can you please tell me more about the professional and individual Amazon seller plans? Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, that's right. Glad you asked that. So I remember you mentioned about selling old stuff, not less.
Hello po?
I'm sorry po, sir. Unstable po yung net namin. Sorry po.
Okay lang. You can pick up where you're left. No worries.
Po.
Will
Maraming
not
salamat po,
affect.
sir. Sorry po.
It's fine. No problem.
Yes, ma'am, that's right. Glad you asked that. So I remember you mentioned about selling old stuff, not less than 30. And if it works out, you'll sell a homemade bookmark. Is that right, ma'am?
Yes, that's right.
A homemade bookmark. That is very interesting, ma'am. But let me proceed with your question. So selling products with not less than 30 will still be covered by the individual seller plan, which sets the limits of selling a 40 items per month. But if you want to add in your homemade bookmarks and will exceed the 40 limit, the best plan for you is the professional plan.
Okay.
Individual plan is free, while our professional plan will cost you $39.99 per month. But be assured that you have the best possibility to save up more money if you sign up to our professional plan, since our individual plan will require you to pay 99 cents per item fee when an item sells. Aside from that, with professional seller plan, you are with incentives. You are eligible to receive promotions, gift services, and other special listing features. And you can even grant access rights to other users. And that is just some benefits you can get from being a professional seller plan subscriber. So if I may suggest, professional seller plan would be best for you. And at the same time, would be very beneficial to your starting business. So is there any part that is unclear, ma'am?
No, you've been very clear and informative. I've learned a lot from that. I'll ponder about your suggestion. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, ma'am. So is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing. All of questions of mine has been answered.
Hello? Okay, ma'am. Please allow me to recap, ma'am. You've been thinking about becoming an Amazon seller and wanted to know more about the steps in opening an Amazon seller account, to which I've listed to you. And you also asked about the two seller plans, which is the individual and the professional plans, to which I highly recommended choosing the professional plan for you. So is there anything you would like to know more about?
This revolutionary new device can remove up to 10 times more earwax than a traditional cotton swab.
No, I'll be thinking of your offer and discuss it with my family first. So let me get back to you after I have decided. And about your suggestion, I think that's a great idea, so I'll be considering that. Thank you.
Hello? Dan?
Hello?
Nawawala ka. Okay, I'll continue. So, hoping to see you with us soon, ma'am. Would be very happy to be one of your customers with your homemade bookmarks. So, if you wanted to know more about the Amazon services, just call with the same number or visit us in our official website, services.amazon.com.
Happy to hear that again. Thank you very much for this. So informative call. And I'll call as soon as we have made a decision.
Our pleasure is all mine, ma'am. Again, this is Kadis from Amazon. Thank you for bringing your business with us. Have a great day. Bye.
All right. So based on the sample output, What do you think is the most challenging part of the checklist that we have? Anyone? You can comment dibs if you want to answer. Okay, so Red.
Hello po. For me po, pinakamahirap na part, di ko po siya mahanap sa numbers dito, pero sasama ko na lang po siya sa number 19 is
Mm-mm.
yung tone po.
Okay.
Kasi hinahanap ko po is yung diction.
Mm-mm.
Speaking is like reading po kasi. When you're reading something, you tend to highlight the important parts. It's the same with speaking po. So, you need to highlight or iayos yung tone nyo pa dun sa important part na ma-take nung customer for quality service. And dun natin may sama yung isa pang important part for me is yung empathy statement. Which is yung number 3 po. Kasi po dun sa video na napanood ko is tuloy-tuloy po yung agent po. Tuloy-tuloy po siyang sasalita. Well, if may empathy statement po, sa una, naisama niyo yung empathy statement, which is yung scripted na part. Empathy is just a simple way of having a friend that has a good emotional intelligence. Ang pangit po siya pakinggan if scripted po. So like, you need to cover up for something or make the customer believe that you're in their side and you're ready to fix the problem. And empathy statement goes along with the way sa buong conversation po. Tuloy-tuloy yung pagsasalita ng agent kanina. It causes overflowing of information and yun, hindi siya makukuha ng customer. Not all customers makakakuha ng ganun karaming information. So, empathy statement that marinig yung kung nakukuha ba and clear ba yung binibigay na instructions. That's all po, sir.
Yes, very good observation. That's correct. So what will happen there is scripted kasi the whole conversation. Okay, so pinractice nila yan so that they can present it. That's why it doesn't sound natural. So yes, you are correct. The paraphrasing sounds robotic. The paraphrasing, the empathy statement was just mentioned for the sake of mentioning so that you can check the yes in our checklist. It does not sound very sincere at all. Yeah, that's very good observation. And also you observe that overflowing of information. That's why we have number 5 in our checklist, part 1, number 5, heads up about the process. If you want to give instruction, you always say that, do you have a pen and paper right now handy? So you can take note of, this is quite a process. So yan din yun. So heads up about the process is also, yeah, the tone or the diction. Somehow she makes the word reach to breach, diba? So breach the gate. So parang nagkaroon ng breach. Well, in fact, gusto niyang sabihin to reach the right person. And also the word that's quite interesting. And she mentioned that it's quiet, interesting. Okay, so quiet versus quiet. Somehow na pagpalit niya yun. Though we all know that sometimes when we are talking, okay, our brain process information faster than our mouth. So somehow you're not aware that you refer someone as, he, were, well, in fact, you mean she or something like that. A very simple mistake when you are talking. Well, in fact, you know for yourself that in a normal conversation, when you are also not overflowing with information, you can easily say the right word. Though there are tendency nga na, during the call, somehow there are a lot of factors, the pressure, the stress, diba? The stage fright factor, comes in. So there, very good observation. So for red, tatlo yung X niya. So probably or more than that. But for tentative score, 1.5 yung grade na to para kay red. Kasi tatlo yung X sa kanya. Okay. So I think Darlene also want to say something about the call.
Ayun, sir. Di ba po?
Yes.
Additional ko na lang po siguro, sir, same thoughts lang po tayo yun sa feedback niyo po sa kanya. Pero yung sa part po nung sa rapport po siguro po kaya po nag-i-stutter siya, stutter po, or nagiging shaky yung voice kasi hindi pa po siya nakapagpalagayan ng loob dun sa, sa customer niyo po. Then, ayun lang naman po, shaky lang po talaga yung boses. Kaya po parang yung confidence din po sa part na yun is hindi po enough po. Thank you po.
Okay, so you're building rapport. And also, Princess says that EHT for your average handling time, it depends naman yan sa mga call. Kapag customer service lang, mga 4 to 7 minutes. Pag more on technical, it can reach up to 15 minutes. Okay, 15 to 20 minutes. Kapag more than that, ipa-flag ka na ng workforce. Calling Mark Andrew from TL Princess. Your AHT is running up 24 minutes. So yun, tatabihan ka na ng team leader mo. Ano nangyayari dyan? Nagkikwentuhan na ba kayo? Na-over rapport naman. So yeah, that's also you need to establish very good rapport so that, everything is seamless while you are on a call. So there, any more observation? Nothing more. So let's have another output.
Hello?
Yeah, you can start right away, Gabriel.
Hello?
Putol-putol ba ako kay Giz? Hello, wait lang. Hello?
Oo. Hindi ko alam
Malinaw na ba?
Tapos.
Malinaw na ba?
Okay, start ka na din.
Yes, everything is clear.
Thank you po.
Danica.
Pasensya na po.
No problem. Go ahead.
Apo. Thank you for calling Verizon.
Okay
My
na.
name is Danica. How may I help you today?
Hi, my name is Kadis and I have a question about my bill.
I would be glad to answer any question that you have about your bill, Kadis. May I know what your question is?
So it goes like this. I have already made the payment for last month's bill, but as I check my account today, it says there that I still have a total balance of $125.23. Where did this balance come from? What's going on? I'm really upset right now. I mean, $125.23 is a big amount, and I am sure I paid for last month's bill.
I can hear that you are really upset, and I totally understand. I would be very upset if that happens to me too. But no worries, you reached the right person. I'm here to help you correct your total balance. So if I'm not mistaken, you wanted to know why you have a large balance amounting to $125.23, when in fact, you already paid your last month's bill. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, Kadis, I understand. Let me first check your account and let's go through this together, okay?
Okay, please do.
Do you have a copy of your bill right now?
Yes, I have it with me.
Okay, that's great. May I please have your full name and account number?
My full name is Kadis Gatbunton. Kadis is spelled as Keidis, while my account number is 123456.
Thank you for that information, Kadis. Let me just pull up your account. Please give me a moment. Okay, so here it is. Let's go over your bill together and see the difference. Is that alright with you?
All right then.
Okay, so upon checking your billing statement, it states here that your actual balance is not $125.23, but it is actually $61.03.
But I'm looking at my bill right now and I can assure you I am not mistaken. It is still $125.23. What's happening? I'm really lost here.
Okay, so here's why you're still seeing $125.23 on your account. The payment of $61.03 to cover your last month's bill was already made, but it's still not reflecting on your system because it takes time. Now, what you need to do is wait for 24 to 48 hours for it to reflect on your online account. And after that, you'll see the change in your balance.
Oh, that means I don't have to pay $125.23, right?
Yes, you got it right.
Oh, that sounds good. I understand now. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, there is. Could you give me a detailed breakdown of my government and Verizon surcharges?
Of course, Kadis. I would be happy to do that for you. But before I start, I just want to let you know that there will be lots of number figure in this one, so please don't be confused with them. For your government surcharges, it is composed of DCE 911-311 fee, which costs you 76 cents, DC local telecom and cable tax surcharge for $3.22, DC public rights of way fee for $3.99, and federal excise fee for $1.18, which totals to $9.15. As for your Verizon surcharges, it is composed of recovery charge, which costs you $4.04, and federal universal service for 72 cents, which totals to $4.76. That's all.
Oh, I understand. Thank you, Danica. I really appreciated it.
You're very welcome. So let me just recap everything. We have talked about the $125.23 on your total balance, and we resolved that by confirming that your actual balance is $61.03. But you have to wait for 24 to 48 hours for it to reflect on your account. Also, I gave you a detailed breakdown of your government and Verizon surcharges like you asked.
Thank you very much. You have been very helpful and understanding today.
You're very welcome. Have I addressed all of your concerns today?
Yes, you have.
Okay, that's great. So, if there's any further concern, just call us again with the same number or just kindly visit us in our official website, verizonwebservices.com. Leave a message regarding your concern and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Malinaw ba, Arbs?
Clear.
Okay, for the second output, kindly give me your observation on that. What I think that the agent did well, and what are those things that needs improvement? Okay, no one wants to share their observation, so I'll just call someone then. So let's hear it from okay, si Gabriel. By the way, ano yun? Apelyido niya yung Gabriel. Si Danica Gabriel. Go, Gabriel.
Sa akin po sir, yung sa good part po ni agent is nagbigay po siya ng proper setting of expectation to customer, or nagbigay po siya ng blueprinting about the process. And for me, yung mixed part po naman po ni agent is yung pag-provide po ng proper AER statement. Since yung customer po is frustrated, dapat po in-acknowledge niya muna emotions ni customer to pacify. Kasi po pag yung customer po, pumasok po siya ng galit and then di po natin sila na properly pacify, pwede po itong mag-lead to an irate customer and mahirap po tayong i-handle pag yung customer po is irate. So yun lang po, sir.
Okay. So, more on pacification pa of the irate customer. Okay. And how about Julius? What is your observation on that call? What particular part in our checklist do you think that do you find challenging still? Julius? Okay, while waiting for Julius, let's hear it from Darlene. Ano, 3-1, naghang ba kayo?
Sorry, sir.
What is your observation on that particular second output?
Ayun lang din po, sir. Since ito po yung output na nasampulan yung frustrated yung customer po. Siguro hindi rin po ayun din po yung napansin ko, hindi po siya napansin. Like, hindi mo na parang in-acknowledge yung emotion po nung bago po mag-proceed sa solution po.
Okay, and what part of the checklist do you think is that? The number 3, the empathy statement, right? Okay, so let's hear it from Suyen.
Nasabi naman na po nila, sir, yung parang downside ng call na yun. Parang ang ina-up ko lang po dito yung pag-a-assure niya sa customer na masosolve agad yung problem. Kahit nagkaroon ng downside na hindi nga agad in-acknowledge yung galit ng customer. But in-assure naman ng agent yung customer. Kaya nag-calm down na rin siya nung nalaman niya na yung breakdown nung problem ng customer. So, ayun po.
So probably that's also the thing that the agent did to pacify the customer, right? For assuring them that they will not be transferred and their concern will be resolved right there and then. Okay, let's say somehow. So what happened there is, when you make a payment, then your bill was generated already, and what you see on your bill is your previous bill still reflected there because you made a payment when the bill was already generated. So it happens, right? Sino naka-experience na ng mga ganong instances? Dapat may nakalagay doon na somehow disregard this particular charges if you have already made a payment kasi it will take 24 to 48 hours and for the bill to reflect. Okay, so also, class, during the first call, the issue there is that in Amazon, who's familiar with Amazon, what do you know about the company Amazon? Anyone? So walang idea kung ano yung Amazon. Okay, parang Shopee sa US, buy and sell platform. Okay, so yun. So in Amazon, meron silang 2-tier. Okay, meron silang 2 subscription. First is the individual, which is free. Then the next is the subscription fee, which is the professional version, which will have $40. every month subscription fee. That's why you need to also will learn how to the funneling technique or the probing skills, asking the right questions so that we can pinpoint the actual concern. Now, if they are only selling, less than 20 items, would you refer them to the professional subscription? Eh di nalugi pa sila, di ba? So if they are selling, kasi difference nun is that for professional, merong they can sell as many as they want. Okay, but for individual, there's only there is a $1, okay, that's being deducted to every sales. But in professional, there's none. So ititimbangin mo kung ano yung subscription na perfect sa customer. Okay, so that's why active listening skills also is included. All right, so this is the last output class that I'll show you. So later, I'll explain, I'll tell you why I'm showing you this 3 output. So I hope you can give more insight to this last sample. Okay, can you give me a thumbs up, class, before I play this so that I have a cue that you're still with me? Okay, so thank you for confirming. Here it is.
Clear sa akin, sa'yo?
Yep. And sir, I would just like to apologize because there is a party going on with our neighbor, and I apologize for the unnecessary background noise.
No problem.
Okay, po. Thank you po.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, for set A, I will be the customer service assistant. Okay, so here goes. Good evening. You've reached Amazon's customer service line. My name is Arvin, and I'll be handling your call for today. How may I help you?
Hi, Arvin. So I'm calling because I wanted to know the process in creating a seller account in Amazon.
Oh, that's nice to hear, ma'am. Rest assured that I'm the right person to walk you through the entire process. But first, may I ask your name first so I can address you properly?
Of course. My name is Julia Marie.
Okay, so I'll just repeat it so for us to be clear. Miss Julia. Hello, ma'am.
Hello? I'm sorry, it was a little choppy. Can you repeat that for me?
Okay. So, Miss Julia Maureen without any doubles, correct?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay, so Miss Maureen, you want to create a seller account in the Amazon, correct?
Yeah, I was planning on selling some of my old stuff here because I kind of lost my job because of this pandemic. Yeah, it's been a rough year, but we gotta survive, I guess. Anyway, I'm planning to sell not less than 30 items to start. And if everything works out, I'm gonna start selling my homemade bookmarks. I would have checked the instructions in your website, but I figured that it'll be easier if I call you guys.
I'm really sorry to hear that, ma'am. I understand how hard it must have been for you. And it's good to hear that you're optimistic even with your situation. Let's work on this together. For the process of signing up, which would take about a minute or two, you'll be needing your laptop or computer as the sign-up process is done online. In addition, you can stop me if some parts aren't clear for you, okay?
All right. Okay, I'm in front of my laptop right now.
Oh, great. So let's begin. Let's start by visiting the site address service.amazon.com. Is that clear?
Yeah. Okay. Just typing
Okay,
it.
so there you'll find a sign up button. You can click that to start. Then fill up the form on the first page and we'll proceed with that.
All right. Just give me a second to fill up this form. Okay.
Okay, take the time, ma'am.
Full name. Okay, thanks. All right, I'm done
Okay.
filling out the form.
Okay, so on the next page, you'll be given a choice on what type of business are you aiming to. For that, Miss Maureen, we have two different options, which are the professional and individual accounts.
Yeah, I was wondering what's the difference between the two.
Okay, so for that, if you'll be selling more than 40 products per month, then signing up as a professional is your best choice. Even if you are selling as a hobby and do not consider yourself yet to be a professional, this plan will help you save money since you will be charged a at least $1 less for each item. But if you're planning to sell on a smaller scale, maybe 10 to 30, signing up as an individual seller is also a choice. Individual plan is free, and for professional plan, it costs around $39.99 per month.
Okay. What do you suggest for my case?
So for now, Miss Maureen, I think you can try signing up for individual accounts since you'll be selling around 30 items, right?
Yep.
Also, you can always switch to professional account or professional membership after, knowing full well that your account might grow and sell a lot.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
No worries, Miss Maureen. Upon completing the second page, the site will ask for your one-time password, which will be sent to your email. This is to confirm all the details you've entered in the form and then finally create your seller account. Before we end, do you have any other concerns?
No, that's about it.
Okay, so as for this call, we have gone through your seller account sign up process, and I hope that I was able to answer all your questions. If you ever encounter any issue in the future, Amazon's mobile application has its FAQ board to immediately answer your questions, but know that customer service line is always open.
All right. Thank you very much, Arvin. You've been a great help.
It is my pleasure to be of help to you, Miss Maureen. Again, this is Arvin of Amazon Customer Service. Have a nice day and stay safe.
Okay, so based on that last call recordings of the output, what I think is the still the most challenging part of our checklist. Anyone can chat in the chat box if you want to answer. Okay, so let's hear it from Aliyah.
Hello, rinig po.
Yes.
For me po, based on my observation, siguro po, genuine interest din po. Since, yun nga po, scripted po yung call nila, meron po silang, halata po na may binabasa naman. So, yung emotions po nila with, habang between the caller and the seller po, caller and the other po, ayun, hindi po siya nagiging genuine kasi scripted.
Okay. I see. Sige. Thanks, Aliyah. Next is, yes, Darlene.
Audible po, sir. Binabagyan ako dito, charot na sir. Ano, sir,
Talaga
yung
ba?
observation? Ang lakas ng ulan dito, sir.
Ngayon,
Ano po?
kumukulog pa lang dito. Wala pang
Opo,
ulan.
sir.
Okay.
Dilim ng langit. Anyway, sir, ayun po, yung observation ko, it went well naman po since sobrang smooth po nung ano nila, even may script siya, parang ano po, nagre-response pa rin si agent sa kunyari, take your time, yung gano'n, which is very good po. Tapos, sa part lang po yun, since naging smooth siya, yung sa going extra mile po siya. Parang if good mood or if good naman po yung ano, naging outcome ng ano, pwede niyang, if may time pa po, yun sa HT, ano, pwede po 'di ba pong ano, house the call, gano'n po. Parang ano, closing sa part po nun. Thank you.
Okay, so okay naman yung flow na yun. Okay. So, and lastly, let's hear it from one of our boys here. Luis. Centeno, are you with us?
Ay, sir, ako po ba? Kasi medyo mahina po, umuulan po.
Okay, so hindi mo narinig?
Narinig lang po medyo po. Yung base po sa napakinggan ko po kanina, parang yung nag-address po sa issue ng caller is parang napuputol niya po yung bawat words. So parang nagiging slang po yung dating, which is para sa akin po parang inappropriate na po sa pag-a-address po ng issue ng tumatawag po. Ayun lang po.
Okay. So that's your observation. Okay, no more observation on that call. Okay, so you know, class, you are already in your third year. Okay, we still have one more. So yes, Princess.
Hello po, sir.
Yes.
Okay po. So yung sa akin po napansin ko po yung sa yung mayroon po siyang mga word doon like yung so niya po. So yun po yung no unnatural manners. So nagkakaroon po siya ng mga additional words. So which is parang nagiging conflict siya sa conversation ng customer niya with customer po. And meron pa pong isa yung sa yung sa pag-confirm niya po if meron pang other concern yung customer. Kasi parang nagmamadali po siya dun. Like after niya po, like may sinabi po yung customer, tas after po nun wala na siyang response dun, tas diretso na po siya dun.
Excited matapos.
Opo.
Okay, so wala na. Thank you, Princess, for that. So yan mga feelers, no unnatural mannerism. Feelers are considered a natural mannerism, yung mga ums and mo, and yung excessive use of so. Actually, I'm guilty of that. That's why sometimes when I'm, discussing, I have a post-it reminder to stop saying so or minimize saying so, because subconsciously I keep on saying so. And so there, class, so yeah, kakasabi ko lang, that is so meta. Okay, so yun. Any more? Wala na. So what I'm saying a while ago na third year na kayo, so may experience nyo na yung mga professional, education subjects, right? Mga professional education courses. And you will have you'll encounter different approaches, in teaching, such as the deductive and inductive approach. So when we say deductive approach, this is the more traditional way of delivering a lesson. Okay, so deductive, you start with explaining. Usually, this is more on if you talk about different theories. Okay, you explain first or give them the premise of what the lesson's all about. Then after explaining, probably at the later part of the semester or the mid part, you will have the actual result or the outcome of all the discussion that you have. Okay, so that's the traditional way of teaching, delivering a lesson. So you start with very general, then you pinpoint to the actual output as you go ahead in the courses. So that's deductive approach. Now there is a different type of approach, which just what we did right now. It's called the inductive approach. So from the word itself, inductive, you start with the specific. So I showed you different parts of the actual results, the actual output first. So I showed it to you first. And as we proceed to the rest of the semester, we will generally explain what's that all about, what's inside that specific um, output that I showed you right now. Okay? So, naintindihan niyo ba, class? Different types of approach. First, the deductive, the more traditional way of delivering the lesson. General first, then shows you the specific output and results of the lesson. And the other one is the inductive, show first the output, the results, then explain as you go along in the semester. So that is the two major approaches in delivering the lesson. Are you able to get it, class? Got it? Si Angelo lang nakaget sa in-explain ko. Difference between inductive and the deductive approach. One example, when you are in first year high school, I remember this when I was in first year high school or grade 7, okay? In general science. So example natin yung rock cycle. So two types of teacher. Si teacher A, teaching the rock cycle, the traditional way of teaching rock cycle. So in-explain niya, probably you have not really PowerPoint, Manila paper or visual aids showing the rock cycle. Okay, this is the rock cycle. Starts with volcanic eruption, the lava. When it settles down, it becomes igneous rock, and igneous rock, parts of it will settle underwater and become sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock, when it melted, becomes metamorphic rock and becomes lava, and so on and so forth. So basic premise of the rock cycle. Then after explaining the rock cycle, you distribute different types of rock. Sedimentary rock, igneous rock, metamorphic rock, to the whole class. So after explaining teacher, pinakita niya yung output ng explanation, yung output ng rock cycle. So, ganito pala yung rock cycle, ganito pala. So, yun yung traditional way of delivering a lesson. Explain first, then show the output. And the other way of teaching rock cycle is probably teacher B, pagpasok niya ng classroom, without saying anything, nag-distribute siya ng different types of rock. Okay, different types of rock. Sedimentary. Then, mga students, walang idea. So, what's this rock all about? Diba? So, medyo rough, may smooth na rock. Then, na-curious yung mga estudyante. Sir, saan galing to? Sir, ano to? Sir, ano to? Marami sila mga tanong sa different rocks na yun. Right there and then, nung na-curious na yung mga estudyante, saka in-explain ni teacher kung yung rock cycle. So, yeah, it starts with the volcanic eruption, the lava, igneous rock, settles, sedimentary rock. Then, doon na naiintindihan ng mga estudyante na, ito pala yung results ng rock cycle. So, that's the two approaches in delivering a lesson. Deductive, yung ginamit ng teacher A, and inductive, specific muna, output muna, results muna, and general as we go along to the lesson. Yun yung ginawa ni teacher B, the inductive approach. Okay, so what we did right now is the inductive approach. Nagets ba, class? So huwag kayong ma-overwhelm na ano ba yun sa sir? First meeting pa lang. Kala ko orientation. Pinakita kagad tayo ng mga different types of call. So sana hindi kayo ma-overwhelm kasi it's just an inductive approach. Show first the results, and the output. And as we go along to the semester, we'll explain what's inside it furthermore. Okay? So do you have any questions before we call this a day? before umulan ng sobrang lakas. So if you don't have any more questions, let's open our webcam and let's take a proof. Okay ba yung layout, class? Parang new feature to ni Zoom. Ngayon ko lang ito nakita. Na-explore din na ba itong ganitong layout sa Zoom, class? Are you familiar with this? By the way, magkapareho ba tayo ng nakikita? Nung parang nasa amphitheater? Not the traditional way. Okay. Kala ko ako lang nakakita nito. Okay. So, humarap kayo. Medyo harap kayo sa webcam para hindi blurred. Red, kumuro ka nga ng konti. Dumikit ka ng konti sa webcam mo. So, at least ito isang ano lang. Isang page lang. 1. Diana. Open your webcam. 1, 2, and smile. Okay. So there, class. So let's call it a day, and that is all. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, sir. Keep safe po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Kayo
po,
din.
sir.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.